A 6-speed manual, obviously the European-inspired design. The interior is going to blow your mind, but I'm not here to get into all the nitty-gritty. I brought someone along to do that. So Dan Calhoun from Honda Product Planning. Thanks, Dan, for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so first question, of course, why hatchback?
Hey, hatchback's all about more. More design, more fun, and of course, more versatility.
Oh, yeah. I love a hatchback. I love it does this.
It's amazing.
It's so refreshing.
It's so easy. It's so great. I mean, if you want a great design with that added versatility, this is a car for you. A sedan, you have the lockable trunk. And again, this is the car, the surfers, you put your bike inside.
Seats laid down. You've got all that space in there.
Tons of space. Just a perfect car for that active young person who wants a really cool looking car.
Well, that's why, active young person. That's why I'm really into the hatchback, clearly. But all right, and then when you look on the outside of the car, of course, you got this European-inspired styling. So tell me a little bit about that.
The whole idea behind this is really geared towards that European styling. This one really helped us give us this real fastback design here. So it's really sleek.
Yeah.
What we did is we moved the hinges out. They're on the current car, they're farther in, but we moved them out and we've added a resin deck lid here. And what that does is lighter weight. So we can move these hinges out and really get this really cool fastback design, which also gives it a really coupe-like silhouette. So when you look at it from the side, it actually is like a 4-door coupe. And then to really accentuate this overall design, we've added this great brake light across here horizontal. So again, it makes it look really low and wide, along with these really thin lights.
Yep.
And then when you incorporate this really cool diffuser, along with the dual exhaust, real low to the ground, really dynamic. And then to top it all off on this car, we've added the Boost Blue, which is a typo.
Amazing color.
It's phenomenal color. Somebody in the hatchback really wants to stand out.
Yeah.
They want to be known for the design. They want their friends, people to look at them. And again, this color really pops on this car. So again, those are the kind of things that we really paid attention to kind of bring the best of both worlds.
And then, of course, special wheels.
The wheels are 18-inch alloy wheels, which are standard on these Sport Touring. Again, really thin spokes to really give it a more sporty, more athletic look.
Yeah.
Not a lot of bulk to it, so it gives it a really lightweight and fun to drive look.
All right, so when you're at the front, of course, one of the most pronounced elements to any vehicle is the grille. You guys have adjusted that as well for this hatchback.
Yeah, the big difference between the sedan and the hatchback is you notice there's kind of a honeycomb grille here. And that's very reminiscent of what we see inside with the honeycomb grille. You can see in the interior. It's also, we have a little bit shorter overhang here. And again, what's very cool about both cars is the grille's actually positioned underneath the headlights. So again, it really brings the car down, makes it look low and wide, makes it really look planted. And the beauty about this, the car's not even more fun to drive, but it's actually more comfortable, smoother ride, better NVH.
Right.
That's
road noise.
Road noise, yes. It's been improved in every single way, which is really cool that you not only get this great driving dynamic, but a really comfortable, really nice, easy ride. We've added new seats. When we go inside, we can just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Already comfortable.
Yeah, this is, the beauty about this is, as nice as the exterior is and how great it looks, you step inside this and it's like a whole new world.
It really is. Yeah. I mean, the first thing I'm looking at, of course, is this honeycomb here, which kind of connects with what we saw earlier in the front grille. But this just looks like a manufacturing marvel that you guys are able to create these, get them in. It's so clean in here. It's very minimal, which I really like.
Yes.
There's just the aesthetic of the inside feels really high end.
When you sit here, everything is perfectly at your fingers. We got this phenomenal steering wheel.
I love that steering wheel.
This is on, and we have the leather wrap steering on every trim except for the base trim. So you get a leather wrap steering wheel throughout the lineup. You got the buttons, easy to use.
Yeah.
Again, you get your audio on the left, so when you scroll through, you can have audio. And then on the right,
the all digital dash here.
All digital dash, 10.2-inch digital dash.
Beautiful.
And then when you see on the right, you scroll through, it gives you things regarding the car with your speed, your navigation,
amazing,
things of that nature. One of the coolest things is this little thing in the middle that,
that's us. That's us right there.
Exactly.
So we have the lights on. That was your blinker. Put on the brakes. That's the brakes. Hey!
Cool. You'll see, like, if you have a motorcycle or a truck next to you, you'll see the image of that.
No way. Will show up right there.
Yeah, it's really, really
oh my gosh.
cool. So again, just a lot of great things on this. We also have a 9-inch display.
Yeah, this is nice.
And again, you know, since we mounted it up high
on the dash here.
And the whole idea about that is while you're driving, is you'll notice you don't even have to take your eyes off the road. You can glance and see things very easily, versus being down here, you have to take your eyes off the road.
Right.
So again, it's all about the safety, but also about the whole driving dynamics. When you drive a Civic, it's all about fun to drive.
Yep.
And, you know,
you want to be engaged with driving, not engaged with all this stuff.
Yes.
When I was reading about what you guys have done and changed, one of the biggest things I noticed from a safety perspective is you guys have actually changed the camera, right?
Yes.
And up some of the safety features as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
look at that.
Camera. Sure. Yeah. Let's take that. The beauty about this camera is it's an all new system. And what it does, it's really widened the overall view. So before we had a radar and a camera and it had a narrower view.
Yep.
This one's wider.
Okay.
It goes further down the road and it's more responsive. And not only did we improve the camera, but we've actually added new airbags to the car too. So we've added 4 new airbags.
Okay.
We've added 2 knee airbags.
Okay.
One for the driver, one for the passenger. We added side rear airbags. So we go from 6 to 10 airbags.
I mean, come on, it's just like, this is like the list of greatest hits, and you guys are like, guess what? It's here.
It's really hard to do these because there's so many things to talk about.
And I know there's something special about the roof.
Yes.
We were talking about this earlier. There's a very special manufacturing process that goes in to make this visually even more beautiful.
Yes, it's called laser brazing, and what it is it eliminates the weather strip. So when you look at here, and this is something you don't really notice in a car, but from now on, after you see this, you'll look behind a car and you'll see this black weather strip running through. Laser brazing is a technique which eliminates that. Again, it really brings out that really clean, really
it's seamless.
You
can't tell that this. It just looks like this is one piece of stamped metal.
Everything, that attention to detail that doesn't distract your eye from the overall beautiful design of this car.
Well, obviously, you guys have done an amazing job with this.
The 11th generation Civic will raise the bar again in design, fun to drive spirit, fuel efficiency, safety, performance, and more. Created with a modern interpretation of timeless Honda values and design philosophy. This means an intense focus on serving the needs of the driver and passengers, a human-centric approach that has always been a hallmark of Honda design. These timeless design concepts are delivered in a fresh and exhilarating new way. We had an incredible development team behind this new Civic, and now I'm happy to share with you key elements of what they created. Inspired by classic elements of past Civics, you can really see how Civic's new, thin and light body has taken shape. We've stretched the wheelbase and adopted a cleaner, more sophisticated look. As you can see, this new front end emphasizes its low and wide stance, with strong horizontal elements, new LED headlight graphics, and a more upright grille. Lowering the hood and beltline emphasize Civic's wheels and tires. We've also moved the A-pillars back about 2 inches, together with a longer hood for a more premium silhouette. These changes also add visual stability and give Civic a planted sporty stance that's amplified by a sharp center character line that runs the length of the vehicle, and this upswept character line that adds a sense of motion even when standing still. In back, the low and wide stance gives Civic a planted look that communicates its performance capabilities. Our development team widened the rear track for a more muscular stance, while the new taillight graphics emphasize the width of the car. The upswept deck lid not only adds to Civic's sportier look functionally, it improves dynamic stability and aero efficiency. Once inside, you can really see our human-centered design philosophy take shape. Sitting in this car reminds me of my first Honda, a 1991 Civic, because the overall design is classic Honda. The interior is totally transformed with its simple ergonomics and exceptional visibility, creating a refreshingly clean and uncluttered view of the road ahead. Those thin, pulled-back A-pillars, low cowl, and door-mounted side mirrors create a panoramic view with an overwhelming feeling of openness. This uncluttered look is augmented by a wide instrument panel with minimal cut lines. High-quality materials are used throughout, with a special emphasis on key customer touchpoints and close attention to the action of the switchgear. This new finish on the center console retains a premium look but resists fingerprints. And my favorite part of Civic's all-new interior is this metal honeycomb mesh panel that spans the dash. It isn't just cool looking, it hides the air vents for a fresh and clean design. Another classic Honda value is simple to use, and our interior design team created this cabin with an intense focus on simplifying things. Everything should fall into place when you get into a Honda, so everything is where you expect it to be. We've prioritized functions that are frequently used, such as audio volume, making it easily accessible by either the left hand with the steering wheel control or the right hand with a no-look physical volume control knob that's intuitive to use. Even the shifter is canted slightly toward the driver to improve the user experience. And at the center of the Civic's instrument panel is a new 9-inch touchscreen with the Touring trim. This system has been improved with an eye-to-work quicker recognition, communicating accurate information in the shortest amount of time and intuitive operation, enabling the driver to operate it smoothly with a simple layout and graphics and key functions available with fewer layers. Plus, for the first time on Civic, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration are available. And the Touring trim level is equipped with a 12-speaker Bose premium audio sound system that sounds truly amazing. The driver's instruments are also digital, a first for Civic, making it simple for drivers to customize the readout and display as they like. And check out this cool new function. As part of Civic's new all-digital dash for the Touring trim, the on-off status of the vehicle's lights are shown on the display, including brake lights and turn signals. Of course, we're talking Civic, so we wanted to make it the most fun to drive Civic we've ever made. Under the skin, the suspension, steering, and brakes have all been optimized to further improve the legendary best-in-class handling and ride comfort, something you'll notice the moment you take the wheel. This 11th gen model advances the already class-leading body construction and materials to reduce noise and vibration and elevate the driving experience. Powertrain refinements improve performance, fuel economy ratings, and drivability, and Civic's 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder gets a power boost to 180 horsepower and 177 pounds-feet of torque. Careful refinements to the powertrain also help reduce noise and vibration. We've also made changes to the CVT transmission to make the Civic even more responsive and refined. And we've added available drive modes, including Civic's first Sport mode. Importantly, these updates to Civic's powertrains have resulted in improved fuel efficiency, even with the additional power from the turbo engine. Civic has always been a leader in advancing small car safety performance, and this all-new model will continue that legacy by setting a new standard for both active and passive safety. Civic's body structure is stronger than before, with collision safety augmented by multiple new airbag technologies. This includes new front airbags for both the driver and the passenger, designed to reduce head rotation to help reduce brain injuries, especially in oblique collisions. We've also enhanced our Honda Sensing suite of safety and driver assistive technology through the use of a single camera system that expands the view. And we've added new features like traffic sign recognition, traffic jam assist, and low-speed braking control. There you have it. Honda's all-new 2022 Civic has been created with an intense focus on the brand's timeless values and design philosophy, augmented by intuitive technologies. The result is a Civic that raises the bar in every way.